What's going on, guys? Isaiah or SlashBuddy24 here, back with some more Hearthstone gameplay from the newest expansion, Skullman's Academy. Today I want to highlight the current most popular deck in the early days of the new expansion, which is Guardian Druid. I have it here called Beast Druid, or just Ramp Druid. I waited a few days to upload some more Hearthstone gameplay from Skullman's Academy, just because I was missing a few legendaries from the newest set, and a lot of the most popular decks in the current early days of the meta use a lot of the new cards. So I kind of just waited a few days, played some just, homebrew lists, waited for the meta to stabilize, and now that it has sort of done so, we kind of have an idea of what the main archetypes are going to be. I think we might get a balance patch pretty soon, but in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys this Guardian Druid. It's the current most popular deck in the game right now. If you've played it all on ladder, I'm sure you'll be familiar with it. It uses a bunch of new cards, primarily Survival of the Fittest, the new 10-mana Druid spell. And the basic idea is you want to cheat this out through Kael'thas, or you want to just ramp up to it with Overgrowth and Wild Growth. Aside from that, there are a bunch of new cards, primarily Lightning Bloom, which is actually the most played card in the game right now. As of, I think yesterday, I checked on HS Replay, it's like in 21% of decks. Super broken. I think if we do get balance changes, it will probably have to just do something with this, but I don't know how you would nerf that. Aside from that, it runs a lot of the new beasts for Druid, the Twilight Runner and the Teacher's Pet. I'm also running a list with one copy of Lake Thresher, which I've had a surprising amount of success with. Definitely good to pull off of your guardian animals with Rush. A really solid card against aggro. Basically, this deck beats almost all slow decks, but loses to some faster tempo decks like All in Aggro, or I think also like Pure Paladin, another one of the top decks, is pretty good against it. But aside from that, the deck is pretty easy to play and pretty straightforward. But I wanted to highlight for you guys here today, so we'll hop into a few games, see how we do, and enjoy.
Lunara versus Leandrin. My blade burns with holy fire.
The forest fights back.
Alright, so against Paladin here, probably safe to assume it's a Pure Paladin. Pure Paladin being one of the best decks in the game right now, surprisingly, and one that I'll probably be making a video on here pretty soon. For the mulligan for this deck, your number one card to keep is Guardian Animals. It is a 7-cost card, but you very rarely play it on turn 7. We drew Lightning Bloom there, which is pretty good. But alright, we do have a pretty shit hand. And Pure Paladin does have a lot of early game now, so we will need to pick something up here pretty soon. That's not a card you want to see, but that is a good pickup there, Overgrowth. I think we will probably... What's correct here? Play this next turn, then we'll be on... Yeah, we'll be on 7, right? Yeah, we should be on... Okay, yeah, sorry. Early days here, boys. But yeah, I've had so many games with this deck. I managed to hit Diamond 5 with it pretty easily, while just trying out some random homebrew crap aside from that. This game's going to be pretty close, though, because Goody 2 Shields is super strong on curve, and he just played 2 of them. Oh, wow, we have double Lightning Bloom. That is ridiculous. I still think we're just playing Overgrowth, though. But we could actually play Kael'thas this turn and play Guardian Animals for 0 mana.
Yeah.
What do we want to do here? But then we'll be overloaded for 4. And then we'll have like no play next turn. And Kael'thas will probably die instantly. I think we can just get away with this. It's kind of either or scenario. It might have been right to just play it there. But if we hit the Lake Thresher, we have a 50% chance of doing so. And that would be good. For the cleave here. Do you want to go Kael'thas here? I think we do want to go Kael'thas here. And we can hero power one of the divine shields down. We're already pretty low, so I definitely need to get a good pull here. Definitely need a Lake Thresher. Yeah, I think we have to go for it, unfortunately.
Energy, power. My people are addicted to it.
Okay, we got the Lake Thresher, that's good. How do I want to do this here? I guess attack this first. Then we're probably just gonna have to hero power that down, right? Yeah. Right, so I was talking about the Lake Thresher in the opener, and a great example of that there. You know, it basically kills 3 minions, like, the majority of the time you pull it off of the guardian animals. Just playing it like vanilla is pretty bad, but yeah, very strong there. We're obviously very low, so we'll need to come up with something here. We're probably gonna have to we're probably gonna have to lightning bloom out another guardian animals. Oh, we still have Kalephos active actually, so we can definitely play that for 0. Just want to go bang, bang. Oh, do we want to go survival of the fittest here? I think we go for guardian animals because we need taunts like really badly. So yeah, I think we unfortunately here, surprisingly, go for the guardian animals. Get out our 2 taunt boys. Oh my god, he conceded? Wow, that's so surprising. Okay, not what I was expecting to happen there. I thought we were definitely going to have a longer game. But that just goes to show the power of this deck. I mean, he had 2 Divine Shield 3-drops in play. I was at like 8 health. And he conceded on turn, what, like 7 or 8? So yeah, just kind of showing the power of this deck. Very strong, even in its worst matchups.
The forest fights back.
Alright, so against Priest here. I don't usually love keeping Lightning Bloom, especially going second because you have 1 less card. But Tempo Priest can give this deck a bit of a problem. I think we'll chuck the Lightning Bloom. I know it like can win you a lot of games, but yeah, I mean, I'd rather have an Overgrowth, obviously.
Nature's blessings upon you.
We can innervate up the Overgrowth and then play Guardian Animals on the following turn. Oh wow, we drew Lightning Bloom. Okay, never mind. Do we want to play it though? I don't actually think it's worth... Usually I always Lightning Bloom out the Overgrowth, but I don't think it's worth it here because we don't have a follow-up play. Like, we'll have, what, 3 mana? So we're just hero powering next turn anyways. So I think we'll just hero power here. And we can innervate out the Overgrowth. And then we can just play Guardian Animals. We can save the Lightning Bloom for something later. If we had, like, I don't know, like a Beast or something, or just some sort of play next turn, I would have done that. But I think this is fine. Doesn't look like we're playing against a Tempo Priest. Oh yeah, we only have 6 mana next turn. That's right. I thought we would have 7. I always miscount the mana. I still think we just wait a turn. And we play this next turn, and then we go Lightning Bloom, Survival of the Fittest on the following turn. We're obviously playing against probably like a Highlander Priest, I would have to guess. The only 2 real Priest decks are Highlander Priest and Tempo Priest right now. Or it's some like Resurrect Degenerate Priest. Just go with this. We got 1 stealth minion, so that's pretty good. We'll see what he plays here. He's only on 5 mana, so still early days for the Highlander Priest. It has to be Highlander Priest. But usually Highlander Priest has like early game stuff, so I don't know. Might be a Degenerate Resurrect Priest. I feel like this deck would struggle against that deck. Yeah, it's probably just a Highlander Priest with just like a bad hand or something, or with a lot of removal. We'll try to play around the removal a fair bit. Overflow is a nice pickup. Okay, he coined to not overdraw. Yeah, I think we just drop this bitch here. Hit him for 9. And play 0 mana 7/9 with taunt. I heard that's a pretty decent amount of stats for the cost. So don't want to overcommit too hard here. But we'll definitely need to try and bait out some removal here and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it's like I've seen control priests with like two Shadowward Ruins and stuff, so gonna be a tough game for sure. It's mainly just gonna come down to draws, like if he draws his removal or not. I really don't want to just play an overflow right now, but I don't think we have any other choice. We don't have a very good hand. We have like literally no playable cards right now. So yeah, I think we'll just drop the overflow. Ysera's a good pickup, obviously. Speaker Gidra, very strong pickup as well. And then we'll innervate out so we don't overdraw here. Still some good cards left. We still have Kael'thas. Gonna try to save our second Survival of the Fittest for our Ysera Dragons. That's kind of something you want to... oh wow, Kobold Sticky Finger. Kind of something you want to do in these grindier games. Interesting card here. That would lead me to believe it's definitely like either heavy Control Priest or Highlander. That's more of a Highlander card though. You wouldn't really run that in a typical deck. Or a typical like control deck these days. What do we want to do here?
Let's see.
Obviously he's going to have like Soul Mirror now available. I don't want to commit like too hard.
Now how about...
But I think we can just play Ysera here. I'll probably have a removal for it, but that's fine.
My dream is your...
I probably should have started with this, but whatever.
Time goes short.
We'll get some dragons going. What do I want to take here? Don't really think I'll need the draw. I'll just take bees, I guess. Wasn't like a super obvious play there. Well, maybe the Nourish was right, actually. Okay, yeah, this has probably got to be like a Highlander deck. Kind of sucks for us so far, but we'll definitely start going in here a bit. Okay, so now I can only get 1 beast off of this, so that was probably should have played that last turn. Well, we can bees that. I kind of want to just take it slow here. Maybe we just bees.
Let's see.
Or maybe we go Ghidra. Okay, I'm gonna do this, which seems kind of dumb. But I think this is fine. Because he's gonna have to remove this, and he already used 1 time rip. And I think it's a Highlander deck. Yeah, I think this is fine. And I'll save this card, we don't really need this. Actually, no, I think we just play that. Maybe get a dragon or something. Okay, we didn't. That's fine. Yeah, that seems kind of bad because I'm not trading with the Ghidra, but it's just like a huge threat. I mean, it's 16 damage potentially, so hopefully he'll remove it, and then we can go in with like our teacher's pets. Okay. That's not going to have the buff stats though, I believe. He's probably going to remove that though. I mean, surely he has a way to remove that. Oh, I guess not. Can he bog beam his own minion? Yeah, he could. But that would be kind of bad. There's only a 1/4, right? Yeah, his thing will only be a 1/4.
It's a brand new.
Okay. I think that's gotta be a 1/4, right? Okay, well, it's not very good then. Alright, interesting. What are we gonna do here? I kind of want to get this guy out of here because that could cause some problems. But I also like hitting my opponent for 16 damage. But I mean, he's at 35, so it's kind of aggressive. Wish I could have... I would Guardian Animals for 2 guys. I only have 1 beast left, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're going to do this. Oh, it doesn't even have the death rattle. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. Then I'm going to play one of these. Bog Beam another. I really want to trade here, but I hate trading when I can do 16 face damage.
Listen.
I think we have to kill that though. Alright, not the best turn, but I don't want to go in too hard, and I really wanted to clear that Ghidra, because he could like, I don't know, Soul Mirror, and it could just gain like 7/7, so this is fine. He didn't have a very good turn last turn, so that leads me to believe he doesn't have a ton of removal. He obviously could, though. Have like a Soul Mirror here. Yeah, he has Soul Mirror. So yeah, it's definitely like a Highlander deck. Doesn't clear though. That would obviously clear. Ooh, King Mookla's a nice nice pull. Yeah, damn, that's too bad. Oh, and he has a dragon in hand as well. What do I want to do here? I don't really see a huge point to going off with Kael'thas, because then we're playing this 7-mana spell and only getting 1 beast. It doesn't seem like that relevant. We still have 7 portals in our deck. We haven't drawn one yet.
Let's see.
I really want to hero power that though. Maybe we'll just play Kael'thas and see what we got here.
Energy. Power. My people are addicted to it.
What do you want to Iron Bark? Probably the Mookla. I'll just do the... Actually, no, I will do the Mookla here, I think. This also makes our deck have less minions, so we can hit something like that. Oh, wow. I should have hit this now. That's actually unfortunate. I guess we gotta go here, eh? Don't have time. I should have went a little bit faster. Okay, guys, relax on the portals. I don't want this many portals. Oh no, are we gonna burn some portals here? Yeah, we are. Oh, that took like so long. Okay, my friend, well, you've either got AoE or you don't. I guess, yeah, I guess the extra 6/6 off of this doesn't really matter because we just filled up our board. We at least have a nice death rattle on this minion, if he does have a removal that isn't Plague of Death. But we are kind of out of stuff now. So we'll have to see what's going on here. I didn't want to draw that many portals, but I mean we were pretty likely to draw a bunch. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, my friend. Yeah, he doesn't have the removal, unfortunately. Oh, he does have that. I spoke too soon. I spoke just at the perfect time. This is lethal, right? Actually, not necessarily. I don't know, I haven't like added up the numbers or whatever. We've got 7 times 5, 35. He's at, oh yeah, we definitely have enough. What am I saying? I'm literally just BMing. Do this, I guess, or this.
I'm running out of cards.
Wow, you're kidding. Is that still lethal? Yes, that is still lethal. Okay. Well, some bad math there, but we got the job done either way. Pretty solid game. You know, that's kind of one of the bad things with a Highlander deck is he just didn't have an answer. I mean, if he had an answer there, he honestly probably would have won because I was out of stuff. But yeah, that as I was mentioning before, that Ysera into buffing them up with Survival of the Fittest, very strong combo for a lot of slower decks.